Love this. And because it's binded to my mouse, it makes it so easy. We're going to be installing delete vehicle. Now you may ask, why would I even need that in my game? Well, it's simple. If you play LSPDFR, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All these AI that leave their cars abandoned in the middle of the road. You can't get emergency vehicles in, or maybe it's that ambulance that gets stuck over and over again. They're smashing their car into the telephone pole. You know what I'm talking about. You could delete them out if you want. Let's get straight into it. Let's install this bad boy. We're going to pull up our main game directory. I'm sure you already know how to get there. You need to have WinRAR or 7-zip or a program like that to open this file. It is a RAR file. So go ahead and get that off the internet for free. Let's go ahead and open this up. You're going to see a plugins folder. It's going to get merged with this plugins folder. Take the plugins folder, drag it right into your main game directory down here at the very bottom, and just let it merge, and you're done. You just installed it in what, 5 seconds? But let's take a look at it real fast where it landed. Let's go into plugins folder, and you'll see it right next to LSPD first response. So you'll see 3 files. And then this one right here, you'll see it's a config file. Let's dive into this. Okay, enlarge the text for you just a little bit so you can see it on your screen. Here's the default keys. It's going to be Shift plus the L key. And I like that because it doesn't interfere with any of my keys. But if it does yours, just feel free to come back here and change it. And this is my advice right here. Protect current vehicle and then protect last vehicle. I would go ahead and leave this as true. You don't want to delete your vehicle just in case. Protect emergency vehicles. I would change this to false, to be honest, because there's a lot of times ambulances and police vehicles and even fire trucks, they get stuck. And so I like to be able to delete them out. That's fantastic. So I'm going to leave it as false because I want to delete them out. And this right here, I would just leave that alone. Let's go ahead and save it. I'm going to show you one more trick. Now, because the plugin we just installed is inside your plugins folder, it's right next to your LSPD first response. It's called RPH delete vehicle. We need to have RageHook loaded, or we can load it in game. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Right here, if you look at your Rage plugin hook on your desktop, or maybe in your main game directory, double click and hold Shift key down for about 2 or 3 seconds. This is your Rage menu. Your console key is going to be F4 unless you changed it. Your plugin timeout threshold, make sure that says 60,000. That's just my recommendations. You go to plugins tab at the very top. You'll notice that RPH delete vehicle is not checked. If you want RageHook to load it for you every time you play, then you want to check that and then save and launch your game. However, if you want to do it manually, which is what I do, is I'd like to do it in game. So I'm going to show you how to do it in game. Now, if you want to load this plugin yourself, what you do is press your Rage console key, mine's F4. We're going to type out load plugin. It's like this. Start typing out RPH and it'll start spelling it for you. Press your tab key and press enter key. And then it'll get loaded in game whenever you feel like it. Now, the cool thing about this is you can literally walk up to any vehicle and press the Shift plus the L key. Now, I've got mine binded to my mouse, so watch how fast this is. You can just start deleting these vehicles just like that. And it's so nice to be able to run down here and just kind of do it on the fly, especially if you're live streaming or something. This comes in really handy, I tell you. So notice we were in our vehicle right here. So if you press your Shift plus the L key, look to the left of the screen, it says you cannot delete the last vehicle you were in. Now, because I was in another vehicle, let's say we're going to go in here real fast. I'll show you. So say I'm in this vehicle now, right? I come out. And because we were able to delete emergency vehicles, I can now delete that vehicle, but I can't delete the last vehicle that I'm in. So it's a protection mode is what it is. And this is a big mess out here. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, what happened? So it will work out with burned out vehicles as well. Oh my gosh, this is actually a big mess. Wow. So this will work with burned vehicles as well. Oh, okay. I'll see how it's going to be. All right, you're gone. You're gone. And then you can always delete this guy a different way. You know, that's a different method of deleting. Okay. But you can delete out burned out vehicles, which is nice. And you can just simply run down here and just keep on deleting vehicles, guys. Love this. And because it's binded to my mouse, it makes it so easy. And say if you got a fire truck, right? Here comes the fire truck. Uh-oh, this guy's gone. Okay. Thank you for hitting me. And let's say maybe the fire truck is blocking the way and they will not leave or something like that. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate the health kit. You can delete their vehicle too, because you can set that up in the INI that you can delete emergency vehicles. Now, if you want to disable that where you don't accidentally delete vehicles that are emergency style, then you want to leave that as true. But if you want to leave that in, like I suggest, then I would highly suggest that you leave it in, because sometimes these ambulances and things like that get stuck. And sorry, man, your ride's gone. Sorry.
How dare you?
Sorry, Greta. I didn't mean to do that. But you may ask, why do you need this thing? Well, you could use menu. True, you could do that. But who wants to scroll through, menu functions to get to delete vehicle and all that when you can just press one single button and delete it out? So it works very similar to the 5M scripts, delete vehicle, their DV script they have on the 5M servers. Works extremely like that, pretty much. I hope you got a little bit of use out of today's video. You must get this plugin, Simply Fantastic by Wayne Oaks. Highly suggest that you do that. And we'll see you on the next patrol. Stay safe. I'm going to keep on using this.
Thank you for watching Benzo's YouTube channel. Be sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe if you're new. Benzo uploads often, so stay tuned for the next episode.